These cheeseheads are something else. Let's quiet them down.
Everything good, MP?
All right, baby. Let's get down.
As a reminder, we hope you'll come and join us for our trading card day. The first 10,000 fans who the arena will receive a trading card pack. Arrive early in the fan zone and get inside by Bango.
The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd, and tonight's no different. Some confident players coming through the tunnel earlier. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with it. And in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
Well, BA, most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about...
Going with almost an entirely new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Green's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in. Well, if you followed MP on his path to the NBA, you know the one criticism of his game is that he can defer too often, Grant.
And at times, I think that's been a fair criticism. But you'd rather have MP trying to involve his teammates too much than not at all. People had the same complaint about LeBron early in his career, and that worked out fine. They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
And so in the game for the Bulls, we've got Kevin Huerter, Zach Collins out there with Smith, and it's Josh Giddey, and it's Jay in the two-guard position. Now here's Lillard, 15 in his last outing. On the wing, Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Green. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And the Bucks lead by 1.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Here's Huerter. Chalk up 2 there.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Portis. And Smith over to help. Sims, the pass to Lillard. And here's Porter outside. Smith with the rebound. And it's the Bulls' ball. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Yeah, the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie.
And the physicality that Bobby Portis brings to the game is something that his teammates really get behind. It makes him such an effective player out there, impacting the attitude of so many.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Prince comes in for Damian Lillard.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Porter, and it's blocked by Collins.
Good job, Collins inside, quick off his feet.
Collins with a screen on Prince. Drives to the hoop. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. Collins has got his second bucket on the night. The Bucks trail by 3. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Out to Portis. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Porter. He can't hit that time.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Jones misses. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Yeah, and Portis needs to be pushed away from the rim. That's too easy.
Well, the Bulls shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. Collins, left side. Portis with the steal. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Pass to Jay. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jay's gotten his second bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Chicago ahead, leading by 1. And back to the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Chicago?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Prince. And it's Green in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Knocks it down from distance.
And that's what Herter does best, an absolute sniper from behind the arc.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo inside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Antetokounmpo's got 13.
Oh, he is so confident with the ball in his hands. Giannis can practically make magic happen.
Here's Collins. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Bulls lead by 3.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Connects from downtown.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. The 4th spot held by the Bucks.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Jones, his shot is good.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Porter finds Green. Over to the left wing. Here's Portis. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Collins. To the middle. And it's Jay missing.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Left side, Green. Pass to Portis. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. He's got 10.
Great finish by Portis. No stranger to having to overcome some of the physical play out there.
Here's Jay. Outside Jones. Here's Jay. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the evening. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Trent for three. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Vucevic. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
Now here's Porter. Tight defense on him. Green, the pass to Lopez. Green, a screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. Chicago with a rebound. Outside White. Picked by Vucevic. And that one's good. Jay. And it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Porter. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
White for 3. Pure from 3-point range. White's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Milwaukee making some changes. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the 3rd quarter, right after the break.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And a look here now at the Bucks. Starting the season with a loss, you know they're ready to fight tonight. Don't want to start out 0-2.
I think the most important thing is they show improvement. Your record at this point in the season won't tell the whole story.
And we look now at the Milwaukee Bucks. We got a battle out there after one half of play.
I'm not seeing their activity on D. Right now, the game is close, but it could turn on them unless they...
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the 3rd quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters,
up on them.
Bucks trail by 6. And so in the game for the Bulls, we've got Buzelis. He's out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Kobe White. And it's Jay in at the point guard position.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Pass to Vucevic. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Back to Lillard from outside the arc. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
Their strong work ethic.
From deep. Lillard can't get that one to fall. Here's Chicago. Lets it fly. Again, the miss by Lillard.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Antetokounmpo outside. Gets hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. White, the pass to Jay. He throws it down with one hand.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to review the game plan.
It's your squad. Get loud and let them hear it. You want a t-shirt.
Making a switch here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Damian Lillard, 4th.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Trent on the wing. Can they get it? It's not going to go that time. Nice D from Vucevic.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Brent, the Bucks have had 6 straight first-place finishes in their division. An impressive run.
Well, it took a couple years for Giannis to find his footing in the league, BA. But, man, he's planted 2 feet in Milwaukee and made this team into something special. They have taken off.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
For Chicago, Herter's checked in for Dosunmu, and it's Trey Jones in for White. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
The Bulls on offense. They're on a 20-7 run. Inside, here's Jay. Porter pulls it in. The Bucks trail by 11. Antetokounmpo outside. Porter looks it over. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Herter against Trent. Outside Herter. Pass to Vucevic. To the inside. Jay. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. Vucevic has got his third assist of the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Out to Lillard. There's the triple. And another three for Milwaukee.
How many times do we see Lillard just change the face of the game from downtown?
Chicago leading by 10. Outside Jones. Vucevic finds Jones. Here's Jay. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Lillard outside. Trent outside. Pass to Lillard. Antetokounmpo with it. Lets the three fly. No good on the shot. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Jay. And he lays it up and in. Jay's got 10 points in the quarter.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Outside Porter. Pass to Trent. Antetokounmpo outside. Again, Antetokounmpo missing.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Lopez. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Porter. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Bulls leading by 14. Jones drives in over Lillard. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Fires it. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
Giannis can shoulder any load, and he's doing it here.
Jones, the pass to Vucevic. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. And that one's good. Jay's got 24 points.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Bucks trail by 14. Trent outside. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
To the paint. Here's Jay. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Jay's got 16 in the second half.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Jones against Lillard. Crafty move. Chicago with a rebound.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Jay, the pass to Vucevic. Herter from long range. Fires in the triple. Herter's got 8.
Herter never shy to let that one go. Just enough room on the catch and shoot.
For 3, here's Lillard. That one is off. And so it's the Chicago Bulls looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
Yeah, Coach Donovan conveying the scouting report to his guys.
Knowing your opponent's plays is important. On the money right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in its center. Whoa! Giannis with a showstopper!
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Here's Jay. Takes it inside. There's the block. To the middle. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Pass to Jay. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Portis down low. Collins there. And there's a 3-second violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Inside. And it's Jay missing.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Offensive rebound. Porter from outside. The shot misses. Bulls leading by 15. Jay the pass to Collins. And he converts the layup.
Even with the defense all over him, Collins sticking with it.
The Bucks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Porter against Jones. Outside Porter. Clock at 6. Over Jones. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Bulls shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jay's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Antetokounmpo against Smith. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Outside Jones. Down low. Here's Jay. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Jones. Porter's shot is off.
Yeah, it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
There's Herter with the 3. Drops in the 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Jones. And he lobs it up. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
To the inside. Here's Jay. Prince grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 20. Porter in the post. Defended by Jones. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Portis. Green with a screen on Collins. Misses the layup. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Herter passes to Jay. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Prince. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. The Sumu comes in for Smith. Josh Giddey's checked in for Herter. And it's Kobe White in for Jones.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
From deep, Giddey. And the 3-pointer goes.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go. Count it. Antetokounmpo has got 16 in the second half.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
DeSumo outside. Pass to Vucevic. Over Portis. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
The sure stroke of Vucevic when he added that 3-point shot in his 6th season. He has loads of trust in his jumper.
Elbow shot. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. The Bulls on offense. They're on an 18-6 run. In transition, here come the Bucks. The finish! And then Portis with the dunk!
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Jay. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Milwaukee making some changes. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Smith comes in for DeSumo. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Giddey, and it's Trey Jones in for White. Pass to Lopez. Shoots over Collins. Lopez can't hit. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Jay. And a nice finish on the layup. Jay's got 37.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Kuzma outside. Lopez, the screen on Ball. Kuzma drives in. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Jay. Got it. Jay's got 39.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And here's Lillard. Kuzma outside. 5 to shoot. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Collins. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Pass to Ball. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Kuzma for 3. Again, the miss by Kuzma. The Bulls shooting incredibly well, 63%, and really making their shots count. Here's Jay, defended by Lillard. Pass to Jones. Antetokounmpo against Smith. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Jones from outside drains the triple.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Trent. And no good. The dry spell continues. Chicago's gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Jones. This one for 3. Rebounded by Lopez. And the Bucks shooting just 37% since the fourth quarter got started.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for Jay.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Collins with a screen on Trent. Jay, the pass to Collins. He missed there. His first misfire in 5 tries. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Antetokounmpo outside. To the paint. Here's Trent, and he jams it home with authority.
Well, he's got great sight lines, Giannis does, especially where he gets the ball. So he surveys the court, takes a good picture, and makes a great pass.
Here's Jones. Oh, rejected by Lillard. And he gets it back.
Come around.
And there's the drive. Jay, the pass to Smith. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.